20 countries facing deportation in the USA under Donald Trump. It's happening. Thousands of immigrants in the United States are being deported under Donald Trump's strict immigration policies. Families are being separated, communities are living in fear, and many are being sent back to countries they barely even remember. But who is being deported the most? Which countries are seeing the highest number of removals? In this video, we break down the 20 countries most affected by Trump's deportation policies and the heartbreaking stories behind them. Stay till the end to find out which country tops the list. You might be surprised. Before we dive into the list, let's understand how deportation actually works. The process ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, arrests and processes undocumented immigrants. Some get deported immediately, while others wait in detention centers. The Trump administration has reintroduced fast-track deportations, meaning some people don't even get a court hearing. The changes under Trump increased ICE raids targeting workplaces and neighborhoods. Guantanamo Bay detentions. Yes, some migrants are now being sent to the same facility that once housed terrorism suspects. Deportation flights sending people back in large groups, sometimes against their will. These are real people with real lives. Now let's get into the list. Nigeria. A rising number of Nigerians are being deported, mostly for visa overstays. Many came on student or tourist visas, hoping for a better future, but found themselves undocumented after their visas expired. Brazil. Surprisingly, Brazil is on the list. Many Brazilians enter through the southern border, hoping to escape poverty, but ICE is now sending them back in large numbers. Haiti. Haiti's ongoing humanitarian crisis hasn't stopped deportations. Even people with temporary protected status or TPS are at risk, despite having lived in the US for years. Colombia. Colombians fleeing crime and instability are being deported at increasing rates despite seeking asylum. Venezuela. Venezuelans escaping their government's collapse are also being turned away. Many hope for asylum, but Trump has rejected thousands. China. Deportations to China. Yes, many Chinese immigrants who overstayed visas or were caught working illegally are being sent back. El Salvador. El Salvador has a high deportation rate due to gang-related asylum claims being denied. Ecuador. Ecuadorians who entered through the Mexican border are being deported in large numbers. India. A shocking one. Over 100 Indian immigrants were recently deported on a military flight. Many arrived seeking work but overstayed. Cuba. Even Cuban immigrants once welcomed under asylum policies are now being deported at a rising rate. Pakistan. Many Pakistanis overstayed work visas, but, unlike before, Trump's administration isn't giving second chances. Dominican Republic. Dominicans make up a large part of the US immigrant population, but many are now being sent back, even if they've lived here since childhood. Peru. Peruvian immigrants, many of whom entered on student visas, are finding themselves caught in ICE crackdowns. Honduras. Hondurans fleeing gang violence have one of the highest asylum rejection rates, leading to mass deportations. Guatemala. Guatemala has seen a surge in deportations, with thousands being sent back monthly. The Philippines. Many Filipinos on expired work visas are now facing deportation. Some have lived in the US for decades. Jamaica. Even longtime Jamaican immigrants are being targeted, many for minor legal issues that wouldn't have led to deportation before. Honduras. Hondurans are facing mass deportations, even those seeking asylum from extreme gang violence. The US government no longer considers gang violence a valid asylum claim. Guatemala. Guatemala has been one of the biggest targets for deportations. Many immigrants are caught at the border and sent back immediately under new policies. Mexico. No surprise here. Mexico has always had the highest deportation rate, but under Trump, it has skyrocketed. Families are being ripped apart daily. So what does this mean? Thousands of families separated, communities devastated, and international backlash growing. Countries like India and Haiti are protesting these deportations. Legal battles are being fought to stop some removals. Activists say Trump's policies are the harshest in modern US history. So what do you think? Are these deportations necessary to enforce immigration laws, or are they inhumane? Let's talk about it in the comments. If you found this video informative, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.